Hi everyone, this is Heather with Twin Flame Blu-ray Tarot. This is your message for, I always do this. What is the day tomorrow? Sunday is today, Monday, March 14th, 2022. Yeah, that's the day. And thank you. I'm terrible with names and I should have looked before my video. I will look at another date. But to the person who thankfully sent a message and said you could barely hear me, I am speaking up because I am alone in the house and hopefully this will help. And then I am working on getting a new microphone because for some reason, this is a new phone with an amazing camera, but the recording sucks. So probably worse than like one of my really old phones. So anyway, that's probably why everyone gave up and stopped watching the video. So hopefully this helps. And thank you very much for the feedback. I needed that. Okay, so all the cards are trying to come out. Okay, let's try. I've been doing errands and chores. Whew, warm now. Okay, let's see. Lots of pentacles on the table again today. The Chariot is the first card out in reverse, and this to me is usually, it's a few things, but it's fast forward movement, and this is like a screeching halt today. Even though things are moving again, it's like hurry up and wait, and this was definitely the case in my day anyway. But there's victory to be had. Like things are like, again, they're working in our favor, but wow, is it like molasses right now? And I looked at the retrogrades and there's nothing. We just came out of one. I forgot. I think the end of February. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone. But that was just recent. So we're not in Mercury retrograde anymore. And I don't think there's any major thing is happening with retrograde. So I don't know why the molasses, other than just the universal energies, are bringing things to like walking through quicksand right now. I don't understand it myself, but that seems to be what is going on. The card in the center, again, we've got all the good stuff. We got the ace and the two. I switched decks today too. The ace and the two of bottom keep coming out every day, and the four. So anyway, the 6 is out today, which is nice because this is, you know, money. This is, the 6s are the best number to get in tarot. So money coming in, rewards. We want to see that after the quicksand. So it's nice to have some good news amongst all the other craziness. And I know there's a lot of crazy things going on in the world right now. My goodness, we're blessed to, you know, if we're in a safe place, and prayers and protection and all of that for those who are not. So, you know, problems where we are seem a little insignificant at the moment. But it's just interesting to check the pulse of what's going on with the collective anyway. All right. 4 of Autumn in reverse. I'm glad to see this one in reverse because I think it was in the upright yesterday. This is releasing the cog in the wheel. Okay, so at least part, I just got this is not the only issue. There are 2 parts to whatever is holding this up. There is divine timing, but this is, if there was a person, if there was a, this is really good news, someone who's like blocking progress, then this is kind of releasing that, because yes, the 10 of Wands is after that. This is putting down of a burden. I swear this one came out yesterday too in the other deck. And releasing fears and things that have come up. This is all to have us face more inner fears. I mean, how many times can we do that in one lifetime? But hey, hopefully this cleared a whole bunch out. I know that's going on with the collective, with things on the world stage and then things across the pond with what's going on over there. So there's a lot of fear swirling in the collective. But this has also been going on a personal level for a lot of us, like clearing out things that we thought we had dealt with, or refining our faith and trust in those moments has been happening a lot too. Sorry, I'm trying to speak louder. I am a quiet talker regardless, so I'm really working on this. I swear to her I'm going to have to find a microphone. Princess of Winter, which is the Page of Swords. I call her Miss Sassy Pants. So again, clearing out someone or something that is like giving us issues, and it's bringing out our boundaries and our, I want to say mouthiness, like if we've been without a voice, or we were taught growing up to not have a voice, or through society or whatever, this is pushing that out of us. So that's a good thing. We also have over on the side as an extra card, the Prince of Winter, which is very fast forward movement. It can be messages coming in that we've been waiting to hear about, which is good. It's this waiting, and waiting is testing our strength, let me tell you. But it's refining our personal power too. Strength is power. It's the Leo card of the Major Arcana, and it's also pushing us to higher spiritual connections and intuition with the High Priestess here. So lessons and more lessons. And okay, so there's three Major Arcana on the table so far. With all the major lessons, I would expect that the whole table would be filled with them, but this is enough. Like, we're dealing with enough. Then we get the Ace and the 2 again of Autumn, which is Pentacles. New beginnings in job, career, money, home, family situations. And then the 2 is expanding on that. They're right next to each other. So all this stuff is just sitting on the bottom row of the cards, just waiting to come in. And again, to reiterate that, the King of Autumn in reverse, that's King Midas in one of my decks. So everything he touches turns to gold, and here he is just sitting there waiting in reverse again. So, and that's, yeah, I was just going to say, dealing with fears about money and safety and security and all of that. He's sitting right under the Nine of Winter. So it's, you know, faith and trust. Do we have faith and trust at this point in our journey? Because things are going to get really, like, they already have gotten wonky, but with the whole shift, what I'm seeing and hearing and feeling now is things are going to get even more trippy, shifty, and the world around us is going to be topsy-turvy, changing. So can we, through very uncharted territory on the planet, can we hold excuse me, can we hold the faith and trust when it feels like we're going through a not just looking through, but going through a kaleidoscope, and everything is shifting and changing and very yeah, for lack of a better term, trippy. So all right, let's see, these were wanting to come out. So this is my Wild Unknown Tarot deck. So let's just see, because I haven't used these in a video in a while. Magician, 5 of Cups. I was gonna say we didn't get any love cards in the first draw here. 9, yes, of Pentacles in reverse. Boundaries and all that good. Well, actually, that's Wands. This is single happy person card in reverse. Star card in reverse. I love that card. Okay. About to pull a whole other reading. Let's stop here while we're ahead. Magician, again, being on a new path. He's been coming up more often than not. 9 of Pentacles, well, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So not over giving, not oversharing, not letting ourselves feel left out in the cold. I keep getting action, 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 like moving forward with things, which is hard to do when the universe is making you wait. But even if it's the hurry up and wait, just show up when the opportunity arises, because they are working on this next path. Apparently the next path is what I just heard. Yeah, this is the single happy person card, but it's in reverse. So they're refining this. They're getting this into the new energies for us, because we're getting more in alignment with our soul, our true soul, and ourselves. And so the physical world around us is going to look very different at each phase of that. And let me tell you, has it? I mean, I'm in a whole new place, and yeah, today was very clear indicator of that raise in energy and change of scenery for me when I was out and about, without going into details about personal stuff. It was a really beautiful, just say a really beautiful day. I live near the ocean again, and I got to go to a new place, and it was almost heavenly. Like, it was just a whole other raise in consciousness today. So it was really beautiful. So these things are happening if you relax and go with the flow and let it flow. And if you're having a bad day, take a step back. Law of attraction, manifestation. Abraham Hicks always says, just take a nap. Like, if you're having a rough day and things are not going your way and you're not out at work or, out whatever, like, sleep it off, because if you're stressed, it's not going to get better until you just let it rest, and then new information starts to come in, because it is a lot of, it's like fits and stops right now. So be patient with the new energies. I was just watching Lee Harris energy stuff. If you don't have if you're not subscribed to his videos, he's got really good insights with the energies of the collective as they come up. And he was saying today, I don't know if it was recorded today, but he put one out today saying it was very emotional, and I was like, yes, and then some. So be patient, be patient, be patient. The dreams and hopes and wishes are there. Like, it's almost like we can see it, smell it, taste it, feel it. We're coming in from out of the cold on that, though. Like, we're crossing. 5 is like when life flips on its head. 5 of Pentacles is, well, Pentacles are money, career, all of that. And if we've felt on the other side of what we really want, that is shifting, because this is in reverse. So this is letting go of, again, old ways of thinking, old patterns, old thoughts, old fears, things like that. And let me just pull these Wisdom of the Avalon, or how I say that, Wisdom of Avalon cards for just piquing my interest over there. My eyelid is itchy. My eyelid never itches. Something about seeing things more clearly. High Priestess came up in three different cards in one reading the other day. So, seeing things more clearly. Okay, just these two. There's more that would love to come out, but Spirit said stop. First one we get is letting go, and it's a master number 44. So, absolutely what we were talking about, letting go of old fears, old doubts, old patterns. I don't know how you guys feel, but I know I've up-leveled so much, because if I was going through the things I was going through now, like even a few years ago, meltdown. So again, it's just every time you raise up, you get to the next level, and there's more challenges. I call it the virtual reality game, because that's really all it is. We signed up for this really fun game, guys. And so even when I was driving today, it's like, just be in the fun of it. Like, you came down here for this human experience, and as much as I and friends have complained about this in the spiritual world, or spiritual groups of people, we don't enjoy it a lot. We fight it, and we argue with it, and we say, why are we down here? But today, on this gorgeous drive up the coast, I was just like, they were like, Heather, just be in it, just enjoy this, because it's weird, it's new, it's different. You're going to places you never thought, like, you would, job situations and things like that you never thought you would be in, but there's reasons, and this is a whole other level of it. So trust and faith, and you don't know who you're going to meet, and you don't know what the experience is going to be. It's totally different. So hopefully that gives someone out there some help with whatever you're going through. And then also the goblin, he came up not too long ago. He is the wounded human ego. What was I just talking about? I swear this didn't say this message when I saw it a few days ago. Yeah, because this is how a lot of us feel about being on the planet right now. For sure. And 3 is, it's card number 31. 3 is spiritual lessons and 1 is new beginnings. So we're going through this going, like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to do this. I don't want to, go through the things that I've been going through. There is an out, there is an end, and it feels like we've been in hit by wave after wave after wave, what they call the washing machine cycle, where you're just barely, coming up and seeing the sun, catching your breath, relaxing, and then you get hit like over and over and over again. So breathing through it, keeping calm, focus on the positive, focus on the beauty of things around you. Even when you don't think you can find something, find something. That's what has always helped me get through. Focus on the past lessons where I used to just get stuck in the mental cycle of where I was. But now it's like I can focus on the past cycles I've been through and remember how I manifested myself into better situations when I wasn't in a good situation. So that's all really helping this time, because this time is no joke. Like, for those of us that have been on spiritual paths, we're being tested so we can help other people. And they're like, did you really get it yet? Did you really have like faith and trust through this whole thing? It's okay to have meltdowns. We're still in human bodies. We're still going through, like, either keep a roof over our head or safety issues with what's going on across the world. And but did you really get it? Did you really get the faith and trust thing before? They're making up new rules. We got by the book. This is the 11 card, so master number of relationships as well. But by the book, it's like the book's getting thrown out. Even if they had some plans of how this time was going to go, it's, my goodness gracious, like, it's all, we're having trouble being in the now. Being here now is a thing, because this is a 5 card. If you add all of that up, again, the 2 is coming up, so connections, and 3 spiritual lessons. So be in the now as much as possible. Breathe whatever it is that gives you some peace of mind, some comfort. Today I got home from everything I had to do, and I still felt a fire under my butt. I'm like, what is this? And I was trying to find something that would calm me down. I was like, oh yeah, I have to go do that one more thing to get ready for something that might happen. So apparently, this next phase of my life is going to start. So I had to go do one more errand, and like it's coming really fast. So pay attention to those little impulses that are leading us to the next steps, because I call it the breadcrumb trail. When you get to the higher levels of spiritual growth, you are not given big flashing neon signs most of the time. Sometimes we get them, but most of the time we're given breadcrumb trails, and we have to find the next one and find the next one and find the next one. It strengthens our intuition, it strengthens our connection with our spirit guides and angels, or whoever you work with. People at the center where I used to work used to say, because I would talk about my connection with them in readings and stuff. They're like, where do you get your info, whatever? And I'm like, I always am in communication with my angels and spirit guides, and whoever comes to see me, they interface with theirs. So the struggles I've gone through in my own process, especially in the twin flame ascension process, which was a whole other ballgame, that's how I got so close with them and can hear them so well now. So I was like, be careful what you wish for, because you'll get it, but you won't get it in the way that you thought you were going to. So this is the tough one. This is what they've been gearing up for on the planet, and we're here as wayshowers. So this is our test to let go and go with the flow and trust them. And it is not always easy. It's okay if you have, I'm seeing like little pauses in the waterfall. It's okay if you have those pause moments. You're like, I was flowing, what the heck happened? They'll take you through different bumps in the road. They'll take you through starts and stops, because if we're just flowing, we're not dealing with our fears and things that could come up. So this is a really long video for the energies, but I think after that commentary from the person who's watching and said the volume was lower, I'm remembering in the last few days, I'm doing this for people who are on the higher spiritual paths, and and for those who feel like they're led to it, or I've been talking too much today, feel like they are awakening, or this piques their interest or your interest, whoever's watching. So yeah, that's really why I do these, and I hope that this is beneficial. I hope you can hear me better today, and I will work on getting that microphone so that the videos are better quality. But in the meantime, thank you for watching and hearing the messages, and I send you all lots of love and support, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!